last we left off, our party was in a place that we are not in today. Welcome to the Gildstone Gazette holiday special for 2025. And today we're going to be doing something a little different that is canon to the Rubian Strife, but outside of what all of us know. You'll get the idea pretty quick, but in the last session, Guillaume was horrifically injured.
Almost died.
Dead.
And
No, he was dead.
with that injury, he underwent something of a transformation. A tale in and of itself. That we go to now. There are wounds that break the body. And there are wounds that linger like winter. Guillaume the Mender did not dream as he lay dying. Dreams require comfort. And comfort had long since learned to avoid him. Instead, his mind did what old minds do when pressed to the brink. Remember. Snow fell. It fell upon stones warmed once by prayers, by footsteps, by the metropolis that we've come to know. Upon canals that should have smelled of oil and smoke, not now frost and rot. The bells of Mordiscard rang somewhere far away, though no hand had pulled their ropes in some time. Somewhere nearby, water drips in a steady, patient rhythm. Each drip marks time. Guillaume the Mender no longer trusts himself to keep. This apparition had arrived not as a celebration, but as an accounting. An accounting of things unsettled. You find yourselves there now. Though how you arrived is uncertain, you are as you have always been, and not at all as you should be. Brighter in some places, sharper in others. The city does not look at you as strangers. In fact, the people are barely real at all. Passing through the fog and winding ice, it all looks at you in a passing glance, as thoughts long entertained and never spoken aloud. Guillaume's breath comes and goes like a tide, unsure whether it will return, and with each breath, something knocks from the inside, and it has summoned witnesses. Before morning comes, Guillaume the Mender will be made to look upon what he was, what he is, and what may yet survive. Do you guys get the gist yet? Paper! Paper! A boy yaws through the wind, barely visible to Guillaume. The paper flies from the boy's hand and onto the cobble of the Rue des Voix. It nestles under the gnome's boot. He unfolds the sheet in hand, revealing the headline. It reads in that iconic bold, Unsettled. And as Guillaume lifted his befuddled chin, there were those he held closest. The lot of you, as if you were one, staring down at the headline, Unsettled. You stand on a street. The wind blowing around you, the strangers pass, and you are discordant, but understanding of each other. You are all there, peeking over the gnome's shoulder. Nothing prompts you yet.
Wait, so...
It's just, this is all you get right now. You're all looking at this newspaper. It says
Right.
Unsettled on it. And you're kind of confused about what that means.
Right. Okay, what do we recollect before this?
You recall most of your adventure. We'll say that most of what you recall now is that you are in Mordiscard. It is when the city was once alive, but it's not quite right.
Okay.
There's more coming. I'm just giving you a moment
Yeah.
to catch your bearing before I monologue more.
Right. So as far as we know, we have just arrived in Mortiscard.
I think that most
Don't
of that
overthink
we're
it.
in
Just
We're
in
in
it.
Mortiscard. Yeah.
Okay. Anything?
Think of it as the party is just confused about how they got here, and they're looking down at the paper.
Anything else on the paper besides just the headlines Unsettled?
Everything else is unreadable.
Is it like a different language, or is it literally just it does not
Gibberish.
compute?
It's dream text.
It doesn't compute.
Gibberish.
Oh,
Yeah,
They're not real letters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Made up script.
I don't know if I want to know.
Interact as characters. How would each of you react to this? As figments of Guillaume's imagination.
I don't think I'm that drunk, but can anybody read that?
no, not at all.
Professor, you're...
I don't think so.
I
can't
guess.
believe this.
Let me look. No, I've got nothing.
Okay, no, that's...
It feels wrong.
How'd we get here?
Listen. If there's something going on, it's best that we inform the sheriff about it, yes? So,
Here for something, that's for sure.
Do I have my pin on me yet? The guard captain's pin?
Does he have his arm?
Ooh, yeah, what form are we in right now, actually?
The most recent one that Guillaume remembers.
so
Okay.
No arm.
pin and no arm.
So, I think, well, would I still have the pin on?
You
Regardless,
still-
whatever.
I don't think
yeah.
you would.
Yeah.
That's
So
your-
no pin, no arm. Okay.
You might actually. I don't
What,
know.
have the pin?
Yeah.
I think you would still have.
Maybe. We'll see. Alright.
Is the sheriff going to know what to do?
I mean, who else would know?
I mean,
Where are we in Mortiscard?
You are on the Rue de Voix, the main avenue. There is a heavy blizzard around the city, and you can see faintly to the, the east of you, the outline of the Castermay Dome.
Okay.
We should probably go to the Caster Man, no? I think that's
I'd rather not be standing out here in the snow.
Well, yeah.
Is it snowing?
I just said you're in a blizzard.
Yes. Sorry. Caffeine! Caffeine and ADHD.
Is it snowing?
Alright, well,
At the very least, the Castermay will be warm. I've had enough snow since Farnard.
Yeah, you're telling me.
can we
That's
make
why I was fun.
our way to the Caster Mages
Yes.
unprompted?
So, you begin stepping through this heavy blizzard as it does not make way, but kind of, think of it, fog of war, revealing itself as you go.
Dun, dun.
And as you step to the statue, the Lady of Murmurs, as she stood in this darkness of this cold that has hit the city, people gather round, not in a joyous gathering, but in a way that they mill about. They seem to exist there to be window dressing. They are a part of the scene, they are not things unto themselves, and they do nothing in particular. One stands out, a man. He stands affront the Lady of Murmurs. And suddenly, the snow gives way round Guillaume. And there, in the absence, was this figure. It stood as though it had always stood there. One might have mistaken it for a lamppost in the tempest. Leaned slightly forward, its gaunt hands folded, patient in the way that only the past can afford to be. If my figure offends thee, it offends itself. And it looks to address all of you. This lecherous, decrepit old man in a tailcoat and cap.
Pardon?
You are Guillaume Verminder. He...
Who did you piss off in the meantime?
I'm sure there's no shortage of... Sir, We have matters we need to attend to. This really isn't the best time.
Really quick, I'm just gonna change the music.
I was gonna
This is
say,
not
this is
working.
really
Like, is he gonna
scared.
shank me or something? What's going on?
Just
Dude, it looks like we're going to be in like
cast
a
into
Mortal
war.
Kombat.
Say yours not again.
Sir, we have matters to attend to. If you really wish to speak to us, you can follow us into the caster mail.
There's no matter here, but that which has already been done.
Mojitos again?
What?
Mojitos.
Quiet your mind. They will speak the opinions you dare not.
Man, this guy's annoying.
More fucking cryptic old people in this fucking city.
Are you with Soothsayer? Is that it? Do you wish to haggle us for our gold and silver?
Give him a bronze for a bottle and we'll be on our way.
It won't work if you're a soothsayer. I can already do that magic.
As I said, if my figure offends thee, it offends itself. If you do not like what presented, then that is your own fault. Can you not sense that it is not right here? That things are not as they were? Wake up! And suddenly, you realize the dreamscape that you're in. You look around you, and what was the city of Mortisgard is still that. But it is fake. It is a play. It is a silhouette of what it actually was. It feels unreal to you, and it is maddening to behold. Something, isn't it? To stand in the echo of a place that no longer exists. Take a moment, Guillaume Vermender. We have a long night ahead of us.
I have no interest in petty sorcery. If you wish to say something to me, say it now.
Do we all notice this change, or does
Yeah.
only... Okay.
Yeah. Assume that what happens to him happens to all of you.
Yeah.
So you're all there. I have nothing to say to you explicitly, but there is much to learn. These will help you. Critters. If you are confused about what you are what he holds most dear. What he holds most recent in his heart. And his subconscious has selected you to aid him through this. You may fail.
If you get us stuck in another bitch heathen god's dreamscape, Guillaume.
I don't know who this person is or what type of...
I am thee! I am you. I will repeat it once more, not again. If my figure offends thee, it.
One more time is too many. Enough!
There's no running from this one.
This is exactly what we must cure before the morning comes. This pestilent attitude. There's much to do. Much to teach. And the scene changes before you into a swirling whirlwind of snow and ice. Remember, Guillaume, the voice comes. This appears how you left it. There's no one else to blame. And again, much to learn. The scene clears. The floors bore the quiet scuffs of an ordinary but wealthy passage. The walls held warmth out of habit, as though expecting voices to return and to justify it. Somewhere deeper inside, a kettle had boiled, a fire had roared, and all the comforts and small nothings of home or felt. Snow gathers at the windows, but it did not intrude. The winter respected these thresholds, and you can find a clarity in this scape. You recognize the larder, the entranceway into your house. In Roshador, it is kept in a nice, well-tended space. It is not old, it is not decrepit. It is well lit. The candles have been replaced recently. Papers stack on the end table by the door, and the staircase leads up to the second floor, and another passage straight ahead and to the left and right, into your living room, into your kitchens.
But we are currently outside of it.
No, you're inside the door,
Okay.
and you are all there. This figure stands in the doorway as well.
Hey, what is this place?
They could not hear that.
Oh, hey, what is this place?
It's warm at least.
And sorry. I was just gonna ask, is you said the other figure's still there?
Yes.
Okay.
He stands now with a cane in his hand.
Sorry, that's all I wanted to clarify.
I was saying it is.
Oh,
He looks up the staircase to nothing in particular that is not there.
this is... What are you trying to do here? This isn't real, I know it isn't. It can't be.
Not anymore. But it was. And the scene seems to shift. Staying as it was, but now unpaused. You feel the draft. You see the candle flames move back and forth. And you hear the patter of steps, distant voices. Nothing discernible. But your eye is drawn to the stack of papers near the doorway. The mail.
Silas, that sack of papers, please, if you would.
Yeah.
It's my home. A fabrication of it, at the very least.
And you rifle through them. And the first thing to take your attention is that seal. The Legion's seal. Pressed into the envelope, but already broken. You dive fast into the leather, and beneath the wax, upon the letter inside, a name printed indifferently. Catalan Vermender. Your enlistment into the Rubian Legion has been approved. Report to Roshador Terminal, Platform 17, 0800 Eisenmon, the 22nd. Tomorrow. For training and assignment. Congratulations! The Roshador Conscripts Office. Order, duty, continuity. The tumble of a chest trunk booms from the upstairs bedrooms. The rest of you look confused. You don't know this event. Why would you? He wouldn't open that part of himself to you.
So he transported us to a warm, cozy mansion on the outskirts of Roshador. Of all the places we've been, this seems at least not the most immediate threat to our lives.
Do you know this place? That's a little bit of an reaction going on.
It's your home? You said?
It's not my home, it's some farce, some fabrication.
It is what it was.
I don't know which of the 9 hells you crawled out of. But we are leaving now. I'm gonna make my way out the door and just...
I'm gonna stop him.
You. Oh, really? Okay.
Don't problem this.
You want to play pretend with this hag, this...
You're my I've had my fair share of visions. They mean something.
Another
Vision.
bump of the trunk comes from upstairs.
Running from them doesn't help.
There's a difference between running from them and a responsibility to be somewhere else and not off in a dreamland.
Thank you. Cobb looking up at the stairs, just
What's going on up there?
He remembers.
What?
And then, out of him, passes another Guillaume. One that charges up the stairs, letter in hand.
so am I gonna play this out?
So you
I-
make your way around the corner,
Okay.
this version of you, the other one still watching, the rest of you watching.
Mm-hmm.
You burst through the upstairs bedroom door, the one on the far right. And there he is. Catalan, caught unknowingly, hoisting his trunk back up on his bed, and he is bent over, stands tall, blonde locks over the side of his head. And he looks up, and he sees the letter.
What is this? Don't avert your eyes from me, boy. What is this? Have I taught you nothing? Do you spit in the very face of the values I have instilled upon you since the day you were born?
What values? What, that we are supposed to patch up boys for the rest of our lives so that they can go and slaughter more?
What? You think it is better to go out and do the slaughtering yourself?
And he
Don't
goes
pretend
down
like
to
you
his
have thought
knees.
this through. You have not! Merely acting like a naive, confused child trying to rebel from his father.
He's pulling his hair like this.
I will pull what strings I can, but we are revoking this immediately.
No! I want to serve something in my life that wasn't put there by you! Maman already approved.
Don't so blatantly lie to my face.
How else would I get in? I'm not even 18 yet.
And you would so carelessly throw away your life? When you have so much longer to live, you, of all people blessed with the life of the elven race.
And you can tell that his lip is quivering, his hands are moving back and forth. He doesn't even know what to say. He's frozen up with this presence. You don't control me. All I have ever done in your eyes is screw up. I couldn't finish the Tranquil Peace Office cereals. I couldn't get into the academy. This is the last thing that I can do. And so you might think that it's wrong. I don't care. I am joining the Legion. I'm going to do something. Not everything is bandages. Not everything is patching up bullet wounds. Just so they can be refilled. What have you done with your life? How many have you saved? How many have you killed?
I have spent my life, every moment of it, in the preservation of life. That includes yours.
The same lecture I've heard since I was born.
I have repeated it because you have chose to never listen to me.
Perhaps it doesn't make any sense. I don't care how much my siblings hold to it. I don't care how much time your friends dedicate to it. All I see is renewed blood when I look at your order. I don't want to be a part of it.
I will give you 1 moment to take back the filth that is leaving your mouth.
One moment. I don't think there was ever a moment where I didn't command your scorn. Nothing will ever change. And he grabs his trunk, packs away some of his plainer clothes, button-ups, suit pants, and clasps it up and pushes it past you and begins down the door. He's charging down the steps now.
I fall at the very front of the steps and I say, if you leave, you are never to return.
Papa, get out of my way. Get out of my way! And he pushes you to the point that you actually tumble down the stairs.
Okay.
And then he charges past you, and as you are on the ground looking out the door, he opens it. And then he stares at the threshold for just a moment. And he turns back. If this is how you love your own blood, I can't imagine how you hate. I would rather be dead in the desert than spend one more moment as your son. And he slams the door and is consumed in the whirlwind. And you are left there to look. You can choose which of you play now. That's kind of where it ends.
That version of Guillaume, I imagine, like, goes to his office and just closes the door.
Okay. And as that happens, Guillaume's home folded inward and vanished, replaced by heat and open sky. He struck the sand on his knees, breath torn from him. The desert vast where walls had been just a moment before, his shaking hands posed before him as the lock of his bracelet changed. Its color deepened slowly and inexorably from blonde to bruised violet to rich orchid. You are all there, and you are yourself, collapsed on the dune. The camp of the tranquil breeze in the background, the movement of forces ahead of you. And you know what that means. The changing of that hair. Catalan's hair. The figure stands there too, quietly.
I wish to leave. I'm done playing your games.
What did we observe?
You speak to us.
Yes. I told you you would be helping him through this journey. You may not be yourselves, but you are part of them.
Captain, if you wish to help me, you will apprehend that man immediately.
The old man's being stubborn as always.
Seems I
The
understand
misguided zeal of youth can be confused with a sense of duty.
A sense of duty, no less.
What?
A sense of duty, though.
Oh, but
A sense of duty that was instilled by you, no?
A sense of duty that could be instilled, but can often be misconstrued with foolish inhibition.
of course you would take his side. Look at you doing the same as him. Throwing away your life for some misguided sense of purpose.
Is it not why you picked me out of the snow?
Maybe you reminded him of somebody.
Seems it.
I was doing my duty, nothing more.
Oh, is that why you tried to take me under your wing? You guided me, called me a foolish boy. No? It seems as though you were trying to have a do-over of sorts.
Speak up.
You seem like you're trying again.
Don't you dare put yourself in his place.
Oh, I didn't do that. You put me in this place.
You did it under the guise of responsibility. You know, your oath and all that, but one's oath goes far... The mentoring of one goes far beyond the scope of one's oath.
Oh,
You understand that.
forgive me, Captain. When did this become a therapy session? Huh?
I merely am pointing out what I saw.
We are here to help you, are we not?
Don't.
It seems your sense of duty is just as misguided as his.
Just don't give me that veil of kindness and compassion. You know just as well as I do how cruel this world can be, so don't.
Oh, we know full well how cruel this world can be.
It is not the cruelty of the world that concerns us here. It is the cruelty of the Father. This is about you, just as all your life has been.
I was trying to save him.
You were trying to make him what you wanted him to be. And in that, you drove him to his grave. And you are doing the same again and again.
I didn't do this.
You hesitated. Simple as. Simple was.
I wasn't the one who inscripted in the military. I wasn't the one who sold the weapons. I wasn't the one who commanded him to charge to his death.
You were the one who drove him to the extremes.
He needed guidance.
He needed a father.
He needed a father to stop him in his tracks.
You set him on the path that was not meant for him.
Guidance is different than forcing.
And you find yourself getting angry at them. Even though they might be what you see them as, they're pissing you off now more than anything.
I'm gonna kind of walk forward in the ahead of them in the desert, past them, past the figure, and just kind of clearing my throat. I will not stand here and be lectured by all of you. I am Guillaume the Mender, Arch-Cleric of the Tranquil Breeze, and I know who I am, and what I've done, and what I stand for!
Is that all you are? Is that it? An arch-cleric. Nothing else? No more?
If a man's as simple of his oath, his duty's pretty cut and dry.
So it'd make your son no more than just a foot soldier, no?
It would make him no more than another body to patch up if he's simply defined by his
Stop.
oath.
If you grow angry with them, you grow angry with yourself. They are your greatest critics because they know you. And now, you will listen to what your recency has delivered in their real hearts. A display of how little you have learned in the years since that day. This has already occurred, the voice comes out into the whirlwind. But it is still present in their hearts. The wind clears. Coal heat clings to the air beneath the high ceiling. Notice the tense change. Dulling sound and flattening voices before they rise. The dome looks out over Mortisgard. The crooner's quarters still intact below. Its lights steady, its streets busy with the quiet confidence of a place that does not yet know what it will become. This is before. A long table dominates the chamber, scarred by the years of plans, or the year of plans and sessions that promised order and peace, stability. Maps lie rolled and unrolled along its surface, corners weighted with old seals and iron instruments. Chairs are pulled back, but unused. No one has yet settled long enough to claim a seat. It is the conference chamber. Quincy stands near the door, hands clasped behind her back. Pierre sits at the table, posture attentive but in a casual garb, waiting. Havrun leans against the wall, arm crossed.
Do I
Weight
realistically have a
set.
flask?
Sure. Weight set as though ready to move at the first shift of the tone upon prompting.
Okay.
The badge of the guard pinned to his chest. Then Silas remains half in shadow, close enough to hear everything, far enough to disappear if needed. Tired from his tinkering. Guillaume is not present. His absence fills the space more completely than any voice could, but it is also expected, and even wanted. His name has already been spoken once. It will not be spoken casually again after this. Thank you all for taking the time. Hercule. The sheriff's badge still glinting. His son's funeral 3 weeks in the past. How have you all been settling in? He takes a seat at the head of the table. You are watching this, by the way. And you are all yourselves in this moment.
So you asked how we've been.
Yeah. How have you all been settling in?
Not very good. My holiday
Well, hubbub.
my holiday decorations
Have
Put the middle down.
have fallen down.
There we go.
She's all done.
Kind of, as he says that, take a little. You know, as busy as ever, Hercule. The city never rests.
I've taken
Been locked up upstairs working.
I've taken multiple people my age.
Very well for me. All the books I can read.
I'm glad. I will not pretend this is casual, but I have received complaints, as has Captain Flintguard, about our resident in the Castamay, who I hope will have been having as an easy time as you, but I'm afraid that is not the case.
Aye. He's been creeping people the fuck out.
Master Vermender has made himself something of an irritant. Several of our citizens have been harassed on several occasions. And I called you all here to devise a strategy on how to deal with them. I have greater details if you wish, but I'm sure you have all discussed the Archcleric's descent before this meeting. You know him better. And the fair response, considering these events and paired with the lack of support for the community, despite his rare skills, is that he be packing to the north and into the Rotgut. That is, if the people had their way.
As he's saying this, like, I'm approaching closer to them as to be like,
Yeah.
what, Sheriff, what is this? What do you...
I'd like to
Sure.
avoid that. The room is yours.
If I may, Sheriff. As you said, the people would love to see him sent up north into the Rotgut, simply forgotten. But we cannot have that. The rule of law must maintain if we are to have any semblance of order in this city, lest they start taking the law into their own hands.
Not speak of me like I'm not here, Captain.
we
What
must-
is it?
They cannot hear you. They are what is and was. Listen.
He's been bad entry at the Illing Bridge several times now just because of this.
I am not surprised. The few times I've seen him, he looked... If I didn't know him, I would have assumed he was a slightly larger rat that got into the Castermay.
Oh, excuse my laughter.
I heard that there was an attempt on the rare books.
Unfortunately, yes, there was, but
I've heard from Mazazam himself about it too.
He was none too pleased.
But it is not.
we kept him out though. I feel maybe if we just give him a little house somewhere in the city to
And the cell.
lock him in there for a moment until he can.
That does not get rid of the issue of people trying to take matters into their own hands.
And I regret and do not regret to say that our homes are reserved for people who are worth it.
Contributing citizens.
He's not making his way in the city.
He could help us, and he chooses not to.
I just think he needs a little bit of guidance or something.
We had a mother die in childbirth yesterday, and I think he could have prevented that.
One of my men went out to deal with a little scuffle out towards the Saltfish's territory.
I heard.
2 came back. Wounds that should have been relatively easy to patch up. However, the hospitals were all but full. Guillaume was sent for and refused to come. You wouldn't even hear him out about what the issue was pertaining to.
Gerald told me.
One of those men died, one of them is nothing but a vegetable.
There has to be a reason he's neglecting his duties.
Whatever reason he has.
I would love to hear him explain it, but every time he has been approached, well, Professor, you've spent the most time with him.
He's seeking something in the chambers.
Something in there. Some book he wants very much, or I assume at least.
He said something about important research. That's all I've ever heard from him. I mean, he's just like,
Important research. My arse.
He cares more for pages than people. I don't think that should be the way of the Tranquil Breeze.
It is not.
He has the ability to ease the suffering of the people here in the Crooner's Quarter, and he instead would spend his days rifling through dusty old tomes. I mean, no offense, Professor, but the man has decades of experience under his belt with helping people.
Centuries.
Well then. It seems we've reached an impasse. This is an order for banishment from Mortisgard.
Banishment? That seems a little bit extreme.
It is
Still.
within our laws that anybody who does not contribute to the community is not welcome.
He'll
It will be
die out
fine.
there.
Perhaps. But from what I can tell, he's not doing much better in here.
He's killing himself in those pages.
Arguably, we could throw him in the jails, but
And so
that means feeding him, cleaning him, wasting resources on him.
The only people that go in the jails are those that we do not want to execute, and those that if we set free will retaliate against us.
Well, that's still better than throwing him out there to the wilds.
I've seen the jails, Professor. No, it isn't.
I've seen the jails, they are no better.
We essentially either set him free on his own, or throw him in a, let's just say, damp corner where he will be forgotten about for last couple of years.
Well then. Shall I sign? And that is where the scene pauses. You all look amongst each other.
Banishment?
And then you all snap out of your roles.
Mm-hmm.
You sit at the table still. And you look at Guillaume as one. As does Hercule now.
What is it? You were going to discard me like some sick pup? Is that what I am to you?
What do you think you did to them?
What I was researching was for the betterment of the group, for their safety.
What betterment? What have you done with this eldritch knowledge?
It's horrifically terrible magic.
You saw the power. No more, no less.
You are a child playing with something that you do not understand.
I was going to use it to power the city, the blackouts we've been getting. It would have been
You were going to use it to advance your own prejudice. You cannot lie to us, Vermender. You saw a person, a thing in your eyes, and you wanted to know how to defeat it. Not because it posed a threat, but because you hated what it was. That is how you hate, to answer your son's statement. You learn how to kill things. You learn how to destroy things. You learn how to break them down in ways that they cannot fathom to be broken down.
It's not. It's different than that. It was she didn't know how to control what she had, the power she had.
And you do. Come now, Guillaume. You could have been helping others this whole time, making sure the sick, the poor, the injured, the destitute were taken care of and lived to see another day. And you spent your days nose deep in tomes, trying to figure out how to kill another individual with a soul.
And surveilling them through those that they trusted.
And then use that same magic to hurt yourself and others. Come now, it's not very noble when you put it that way.
The member of the cult in the corridor, that wasn't. I was protecting Pierre. He was gonna kill him. It wasn't my fault.
You act as if that's what I'm talking about. No, I'm talking about the fact that you sought this power so you could be that much more effective at taking life. When you speak of your oath and how your ability, your duties to preserve it, you directly contradict yourself with your actions you take. And then you sit there and justify by saying, nay, it's for a purpose. I've used that excuse plenty of time, Guillaume. And it doesn't get rid of the evidence.
These are parts of you, Guillaume Vermender. They bear their own scars, but see how they carry them. They are not perfect. They are flawed. But they have managed far better than you.
You're lecturing me? Silas, what of you? the weapons salesman. You want to preach about valuing life? What have you done with your time on this planet, huh?
I always want to turn it on someone else.
Selling weaponry, tools, instruments of destruction, pain, and mutilation. Pierre, aligning yourselves with the NRO forces to rip their hatred and violence and bigotry across all of Rubia.
You know not my situation. But this is yours. This is not mine. This is not his. This is not any of ours. This is yours. Not ours. This is not about us. This is about you. The power you seek, and the power you have sought, and the power you are wielding, as I know best, has hurt those around you. And I, pull up my sleeve, reveal the scar that he left on my arm.
Also,
It's unwieldy. You don't know what you're doing.
I mean, he's got a point, Guillaume. And then hold out my arm and show, like, where the metal arm is now. Just,
Silas pulls up his sleeve, revealing...
Burns, stabs, cuts all over his arms.
What's Quincy got? I wasn't looking for this theme, but apparently there is one.
I don't.
The headache
actually
she got
know.
from him.
Emotional damage.
Yeah.
I'm hurt on the inside.
Yeah.
My thrusty's gone.
Can I do something? And I'm just gonna kind of walk up and look at what this done to you. And I kind of just put my finger right on his forehead and just kind of reveal what happened and the state that he ended up in using
like
the
the
power.
burns and everything.
You get a flash of torment, a semblance of the pain that is actually there. You see in a blurry vision above you glinting goggles and bloodied hands welding below. I will grant you this vision just once. What happens above is a transformation, and so the inside shall also be transformed.
we all bear our scars, Guillaume. Some better than others, but we all bear them.
At the end of the day, the scars change you.
Aye. For one, I actually had pretty good balance when I had my arm.
I must already be dead. I'm simply going through the throes of death, and I'm being tormented by whatever this is, whatever you are.
How have you not understood? And it grows into a dark figure above the entire conference room. You falter backward, and they are whisked away in the dust. I will say it once more! If my figure offends thee, it offends itself. I am you. I am what has become of your soul. I am a lecherous, decrepit man in the body of just the same. You have failed as a father. You have failed as company. You have failed to be a person! And Guillaume the Mender, in this whirling wind, there are great things stirring at the seams of the world. Things that make your tribulations small. You are thrown through this wind in this storm. Dark stewards, calamitous forces conspire even now. Some you have even invited within you. If you are to be ready, as so many require you to be, you must learn. And the wind clears. Your eyes are closed to stop the ice from entering them. The stench is the first thing. The first to assault you. It burns the eyes even when they're shuttered. It is iron and rot and wet wood left too long in the dark, layered so thick that it is something you breathe through rather than in. Your throat tightens on instinct. The air is warm despite the noxious gloom, heavy with endless decay. Pikes as far as the eye can see, like trees. The world will be a forest, not grown of sapling, but assembled from ribs and flesh. Look, you beast! Trunks will rise straight and close, their bark split and scarred, their branches cut back to make room for iron nails and the denizens upon them. The forest will stretch in every direction, to every horizon. That is what you see. And that is when you realize the faces, the ones you know among the ones you don't. Pierre, Havrun, Quincy, Silas, Mira, Indis, Corvus, Asalus, Arion, Nasara, their mother, your wife, Victor and his wife, his daughters, the children they bore, Montagna, Hercule, your students, their families, all of Rochenor, and a million more. You shall stand among them, not bound, not raised, standing, if things are left unsettled.
How do I stop this?
He's already told you.
What can I do?
Learn.
And their voices, you notice, don't come from behind you, but ahead of you. And from above, their rotting corpses speak to you, nailed to iron and wooden pikes.
You have to look at yourself.
Her eyes are dead. Her mouth moves as its own.
You can't hesitate, Guillaume. You know what you have to do. You have to change. You can't run from it. It's your duty. A cleric, a father, a man.
You must understand, this will not be your punishment. No hand has placed them there out of spite. Each pike will mark a moment where stoicness was chosen over presence, where duty was mistaken for principle, where your own preservation took precedent over all else, even if you did not understand that. You will not hang among them because you were not what you needed to be to stop it.
I'm like, as I'm like on my knees, I'm kind of like just shifting myself to him, and I kind of just grab a hold of his. Like I imagine he has like some longer clothing.
He has a long
like,
coat,
yeah,
yes.
just like clutching onto his like. I'll do what I need to. Please. Don't let this be. Just tell me if this can be prevented. If this is of things that could be and not things that will.
The choice is yours, Jan. Yours is a rare fate. 1 in 100 million. You may choose to stay your course. Run from it all. Watch the pikes rise around you. Or you can resolve what is unsettled within you and accept the uncertain future. The future that is not yet written, as is this one. It is your course to draw. But not here. Not in this silhouette. Out there.
Am I not dead then? Do I have the time?
If you use it well. Settle it, or damn them all. And as you clutch to the coat and your head is held down, suddenly his figure gives way, and you are pulling the thread from the fabric and down into the earth. The pikes sink, and the soil churns into a whirlwind of the same winter you'd seen before, and you hear it once more. Settle it. The paper flashes past you, the faces of your friends, the faces of your sons, your daughters, your wife, all of those you saw in the forest. And that is when, as you end this apparition, you are pulled upward, and you feel yourself take that first breath. You are all standing over him. We have already acted this out.
Yeah,
Would we like to again?
we can.
Doesn't have to be exact.
Exactly
what happened.
I was gonna say, I didn't.
She's here now. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
I ad-libbed some stuff.
You
before,
stand
so
over
just-
Guillaume,
Okay.
his new appearance
Mm-hmm.
set in iron and copper and bronze.
I'm gonna push his shirt down over it. Take it easy.
Did he make it?
Seems like it.
Yeah, can you speak?
He's breathing. That's something.
That's good.
Get him a drink. There you are.
And through your vision, you think you see that dark figure standing among them.
Everyone all right? How are you feeling?
The fuck did you dose him with?
That was just water, and that I don't know what they put in it,
Morphine.
but
What?
something to the effect.
Wait, I was.
Just
Take it easy.
Jan,
What is
put it back down
This is okay.
and just lay down.
is that? Silas, is that?
I needed something to use as power source.
You saved my life.
I did the best I could with help.
He's taking this well.
Thank you, my boy. Thank you.
Be careful.
Captain, if you would.
Up you go.
I. Huh.
Is everything all right? Or
Better than usual, if you could believe it or not. As I'm kind of like shifting around my legs and like adjusting my old joints, like, wait, what happened? Where's the force? Where's the NRO forces? The generator?
They're
They're
gone.
We got him. We're safe for now.
Okay. And wait. I was in here with.
I'm just waiting till he sees Otto.
Yeah. Well, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
I was.
And that is when you see him.
Yeah. I was.
Scorched up his arm and his face suffused with that lightning gash. Still smoking even an hour later. His one eye blinded. And his body.
Sorry, that's not funny. I'm sorry.
Guillaume just starts laughing.
That's horrible.
That's crazy.
Still smoking after an hour.
He's just drawn on a pack of Newports. He's like, what is taking you all so long?
Boy, Guillaume, you really zapped the crap out of me. Sorry.
I have to pick my kids up in an hour. Can we move this along?
That was a very good description, Dom. I'm not. It's just I heard Colton chuckling and it got
Sorry. The mother cannot get them from the kindergarten today.
My name is not on the parental list. I am. I have to go.
okay. Whew. Seeing this.
Fuck! I am in the carpool today.
Shit, they have soccer.
I can't resist the German kindergarten. I'm sorry. No matter how serious the scene is.
Gott in Himmel.
Mein Gott!
Mein Gott.
I was just on the carpool. It's just.
Oh, after the super like grim and like, oh, and then just joking about.
Okay.
Picking up kids from the carpool line.
Anyways,
Okay. So, recovering. I'll wait till Jingle Jangle Boy over here gets in his seat.
Yeah. So honestly, since we're all getting up, I think we should take a quick break.
Okay.
And that really ends the Christmas portion of this session. But please stay with us. We will have more coming of the 22nd session of the Rubian Strife. Stay tuned. Hello, welcome back. So,
Send me back to the nightmare.
I heard that like passingly. That's hilarious.
Send me back to the nightmare. I'm ready.
So,
We.
Guillaume has been given an ultimatum by his subconscious to stop being such a bitch. And that's really the end of the Christmas portion. But we're going to continue for a little bit longer. Probably not a super long session today, but we will be picking it back up next week. So, we are in the bunker where you defended against the NRO. Killed a bunch of young boys, and just to recap...
You have to say it like that.
That's what you did.
They tried to kill us first.
Hey, they were pretty well trained. There was shock troopers there.
Yeah, there were some elite forces. So, to recap, we defended against the NRO, and afterward, you somehow didn't sustain. Well, no, you did sustain a casualty. Now that I think about it, yes, you did.
Otto.
Quit posting memes.
I didn't post anything.
He sent it to me.
So,
It's different.
we sustained a casualty, Otto, as a result of Guillaume's surginess. And what we saw as the battle ebbed were NRO bombers, the bulk of their air force that you have been preparing for since those 3 planes flew over the Rue des Voix. And they shelled the city.
Mortis guard is getting glassed.
Mortiscar is in flames. People are jumping in the canal.
Mortis, once again, history repeats itself. This has
Where's
all
my
happened,
brother?
and it will happen again. But as the assault continues, the endless array of planes ceases and pulls back when pillars of anti-aircraft fire rain from the northern edge of the city off in the horizon.
I feel like it's also important to mention that the anti-air of Mavril did
Yes.
go into play, took out a few of them, but now
And then
Mavril's
now
toast.
the tower's gone.
Yes. God bless Theo. God bless.
Our brave
Served us
soldiers
well.
on the roof of Mavril headquarters. But supposedly
Thank you,
the
Theo.
Crooner's Quarter and the forces there are still in play. So, we'll see. But you see as the NRO Air Force begins to be shot down, and those planes, many of which remain, pull back and return to their southern points. And that as your conversation continued, ornithopters flew overhead, whipping past over the bunker and through the trees, firing missiles into artillery positions that began another barrage. The state of the offensive and the counteroffensive is unknown to you at large, but the city seems relatively at peace as the last shells fall on the northern edge and the pillars of fire have no more targets for now. It is quiet as you head north, as you decided to do. You march in a clustered group past the footsteps of 100 soldiers, 100,000 soldiers.
100.
Yeah, just 100. 100,000 soldiers who
we
march
killed more
north
than
and
100.
who have not retreated. The city is not restful as you approach, though. Distant fire, small arms, engines. The battle continues. You are some miles off still. Declan, Seamus, and Polly are with you, worse for wear, as well as some of you. And you carry on with this plan, which, can we detail that? Or at least what one of them is?
Go, well, because we had 3 options at the end of last session.
I think we're checking to see if
The boat's there, at the north, yeah.
Right.
Because our 3 options were going southwest, which we said no, because every single person here is wanted for something in the NRO. Yeah, well, I mean, you were in the tent with... yeah.
They don't know.
You kind of are the one that did that.
You kind of are the
They didn't
one
know
that committed a political assassination.
I was invisible, and then magic happened. You gotta get from anywhere.
So we said southwest to the 3 gates was a no-go. So then we went north to Mordiscar to look for the ship. And then we said if the ship's not there, instead of our pirate arc, we're going to go do our Sherpa arc in the mountains to the east.
I like that. That sounds like a good plan.
Man,
So-
the themes are all over the place in Rubia. You go west, you get pirates. You go east, you get Sherpas.
I like pirates. Let's do
You go
pirates.
south, you get west.
To the Grand Line.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
so-
go north, you get England.
The
I don't know.
Western Front? I don't know.
Anglo-Saxons. I don't know.
France. Yes.
Welcome to Mortisgard.
We go north and then we
Go
get
south, you get-
Anglo-Saxons.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome in our Rons.
I so hope Roach just has windmills and long grass fields and everyone's wearing wooden shoes.
That's
Just
the
Holland. that's
Holland.
We've just been, like, the propaganda has been so intense that, like, Rones is just a paradise of poppies.
That is the hut where we build all of our guns. It's a literal, like, gingerbread
Orleans is
hut.
cool.
It's made of candy and happiness.
I do miss
There's like
New Orleans.
a dude who's that's his Hans, and he's like 7 feet tall with lederhosen and a lollipop.
Yoo-hoo.
He just starts yodeling.
We're playing a game, right?
Yeah, we're playing a game.
We're trying.
All right, discuss. You're on the road to Mortiscard.
So-
Once again.
A few miles up front there
In the
is...
fucking building.
So a few miles up from us there is an engagement, presumably with NRO forces and...
Engagement, Mazel Tov.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry.
There is,
Alright.
there's a
Sorry.
battle.
All right, turn off the 500 cigarettes compilation brain, where it's just like 500 cigarettes, like 6, 7. It's just like whatever sex semen. Sex semen. I'm sorry, German 6.
Oh my.
Sex semen. Oh my god.
Oh, all right. Ah!
Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Baconator.
So we're on the road. We're
Bacon
walking.
Yep, you're walking.
Anyway.
Right, green 6, 7.
Talk.
I'm waiting for this one.
Try it.
Guillaume.
Okay, so a few miles up, there is a conflict taking place. Presumably, probably NRO and Mortiscard forces, or potentially.
You hear the gunfire to the north.
To the
Discuss in character.
Okay. Okay. So,
It's no problem. I have become a pincushion again.
all right. Kind of perception check as to see if there's any. Because, like, I imagine as we press further north, there was some equipment that may have been left behind, either in shambles and potentially recoverable shape. Do we see anything? Discarded motorcycles, jeeps?
We have.
You're not even to the city yet. So right now you just have tracks and footprints.
We have a motorcycle. Did we end up taking that?
Yes.
You can record
Yes.
that.
Yeah, we could say we did.
Yes, we took the motorcycle.
Oh,
Are we
but,
all on
well, I was gonna say
I was
there's
gonna say it's
8 of us, 9 of us.
it? We can all be on it. Having that little pyramid
Get a
on
little
top
wagon
of each other.
behind it.
a little like red wagon just dragging behind.
Okay, how about this? Can we
Hey.
kind of retcon and say, as we realized we had the motorcycle, could we set maybe? I imagine it's like a motorcycle with like the little passenger cart to the side of it, or just
No,
a
it's just a regular
just one.
motorcycle.
It was just a motorcycle.
It was the one that Otto was riding.
All right, could we vote to have one person go ahead,
Talk
scout
about
and
it.
report back to
Oh,
us?
yeah. Well, Pierre.
Yeah.
Maybe it would be a good idea to have you take the bike and check ahead so that we don't run into any troops.
It is a default best.
And given you will be a former NRO soldier on an NRO piece of equipment, how of all of us, you're the one to most likely blend in. That being said, stay out of sight the best you can.
I can send my bird with you as well. So you have at least something else watching you.
That would be good.
Parrot on my shoulder.
So, Quincy and Pierre, you'll be our scouting party. Go ahead north, only as close as necessary. Just get an idea of what we're looking at, potential numbers, report back here, and we'll make our plan.
Okay. Back.
So,
Okay.
that being said,
And you're doing it?
Yeah. Quincy, are you getting on the bike or no?
No, because as long as it's within 300 feet. Wait.
I'd be going
always-
way past
He'd
300
be
feet.
going
Yeah.
like over
Yeah.
5,000
I guess I can
feet.
probably go with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
We'll do
I'm
that
sure
and
there's
send it out
backpack
even
pegs.
farther.
Okay.
Quincy,
Because I can.
You can fit 2 people on a
but
bike.
before you go,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
you have the table of errors on you, correct?
Yes, you do.
Yes.
It would probably not be the best for you to be out on the scouting party with a bunch of our valuables. So maybe you leave them with either me or Haverin.
My bag is it's locked.
Even, Professor, if you were to leave it here, it would be with either
Start
the
taking it
captain
off.
or Silas.
Captain.
Can't use this. All right,
Throw it over.
I'll take it.
Like we said, just don't risk anything. As close as you can get. The moment there's any sign of trouble, you two get out of there.
Understood.
One of you will hear something in your mind if there is.
That's never going to be easy to hear, but all right.
It's not bad.
And Declan and his crew are kind of just nearby, passing some things together, and he takes a Luger pistol, one that he picked up, and loads it, and then takes 2 extra mags, and then goes to Quincy. Lass,
And then I'll probably
Thank you.
take a rifle with me.
Okay.
I don't have a gun.
Yeah, fair. Paulie approaches with one of his, like, Garan style, like, Car 98 rifles.
Yeah.
And, like, iron sights.
Yeah.
Just-
Take it and sling it on my shoulder.
And then gives you a few clips. Just stuff those in pockets. I recommend that you return directly. Get a view. Come back. At worst, they'll shoot you. At best, they'll throw you into circulation.
That maybe is the opposite of that, but and it's also not to be put back into circulation.
Yes, well,
I don't think you understand. You're approaching from the back now. They'll assume that you're reinforcements. Someone got left behind.
Right.
stay out of sight the best you can.
Professor?
Let's go.
All right.
This is actually a rare opportunity, I want to point out, that the NRO forces, if you're able to conceal your identities, might not treat you hostilely. I just want to point that out. I'm not saying it's certain, but you guys have played a lot of kill everything D&D
Yeah.
recently.
Murder hobo.
Murder hobo.
Well, I mean, I'm an enslaved race.
You're a
with
different-
The NRO,
you're a different-
so
That's different.
Do you have disguise self?
not in the way that could disguise my height or. I mean,
That is
Extendo.
I mean,
upgrade.
a
No,
gnome,
but
a
what
gnome is a
disguise self
humanoid
does is
looking-
it projects up, but if they try and touch like your shoulder, it just
Right.
goes straight through.
So true. So I could like probably disguise myself as a
Aiden?
dwarf.
Game warden.
No, that's how that
Well,
works.
dwarf or a
Yeah,
dwarf or a
that's how that
human,
works.
as long as they don't touch you, then
Yeah.
they won't
Right.
notice.
It's actual magic.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a possibility. I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah.
It's not a disguise kit.
Yeah, it just makes it appear like it's different.
Okay, that's a good point. I'll keep that in
Get a
mind.
second gnome, we can do 2 gnomes in a trench coat.
Okay,
Do you wish to get
Three
on my
kobolds in a
shoulders?
trench coat.
mayhaps.
I love that one meme. I can't remember his name. The one guy who does a bunch of the compilations. Not Zach the Bold, another guy. He goes like, you see this peculiar man sitting at a table, and he goes, I approach the man, and I whisper, I know you're 3 hobbits in a trench coat.
Was it 3 hobbits or was it 3 kobolds?
I know you're 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
And they scurry away.
Ones on the bottom.
I think we should do a silly campaign at some point. I don't know if I'd be good at DMing it though.
I think it'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
I can be on a silly campaign.
Yes, you could.
All right, I would happily be a player and
So,
run
we
everything
have
of
our
this
headache.
over there. But
So
Start the bike.
cool. You have about half a tank of gas, which is plenty.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a
And it
motorcycle.
runs on kerosene.
kerosene.
Yeah, it's a kerosene.
Wait,
like-
wait.
Kerosene. We experienced this before with tanks.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Except a few heavier things. When you were analyzing the new tank from Roan's, that runs off
Diesel fuel.
Diesel. So, it's kind of the difference. A lot of the combine vehicles run off kerosene. A lot of the NRO things run off diesel. The NRO is actually more advanced in that way.
Well done, Professor. Go.
You see them as they away, kicking up gravel and rocks and mud behind them, and they take off ahead of you. So,
Gonna have the bird doing like a little extra scouting too.
Okay.
As we go.
how do we do this?
Question. So, from what I remember, at least of what I was, from at least of what I was wearing was just kind of like a cloak type thing over my armor and stuff. But the armor's faded, so like the bright colors of like the combine armor is kind of faded a little bit.
They'll still be able to recognize it.
But with the cloak over top of it, what I was gonna say,
It's the shape. Well, yeah,
what I was gonna say with the cloak over top of it like that is realistically like,
it'd be a high perception roll.
could I just get some blood and like start trying to mark the cloak as red? Like a little bit on like the sides and like the edges of it.
Is Hagrid about the same stature as Silas?
No, he's stouter.
He's a
shorter.
lot stouter.
He's like 5'5",
He's like a
Yeah.
foot
and you're
shorter
like
than you.
6'2", right?
5'11".
No, he's like 5'11".
Aiden
I'm
insists
like
on
that.
being
I'm 6'3".
tall.
Yeah, I was gonna
No,
say
I just play my
Havern's
real
5'5",
Fair enough.
or 5'4".
I'm not.
One of the two.
But I don't like to have to think about that anyway.
Oh, your character's like
5
6'2".
to 9, I think.
Quincy?
Yeah.
Before they go off, I'm gonna whisper to Pierre, if you run into any soldiers, tell them you're an advanced party from Marcus Garcia.
Marcus Garcia.
And, that's all I'm gonna say. Leave it there.
Interesting. I didn't hear that, but
You
interesting.
should text me what that's supposed to mean.
You should know what that's supposed to be.
I kind of understand, but I want to be clear so that it reacts properly. So, you guys take off, having Silas whispered sweet nothings in your ear, and you reach the border of the city. The same place that you departed at different times, mind you, the two of you. The bus where Seamus blew some people up And here there is a hastily erected perimeter fence, and then the rubble of buildings, some standing, some in disarray. And you kind of skid to a halt here, and you just see that directly ahead of you, down this road, about 100 yards ahead, there are NRO troop movements. Dozens, from what you can see. And you hear engines, too. Shouting. Gunfire. But that is further off.
Can you look ahead and see what's happening?
Say again?
I'm talking to Quincy, asking to look ahead.
How far can it go? 300?
Yeah, 300 feet away from me.
Okay, so it can go, like, literally on top of these forces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you spiral above them, and you notice that the force is deceptively small. Where you were looking at them onward in their line regiments, a little chaotic. They looked like they were panicking somewhat, but it's only about a couple dozen men, and they have 2 half-tracks, the same kind of thing that attacked you back when you were in the bunker.
Should we like relaying this?
Yeah.
You know?
And you can see that their troop movements are discoordinated. There's a lot of discussion. There's a lot of confusion. But ahead of that, several blocks away, you see the shine of bullets hailing into the atmosphere, the explosions of vehicles, further than you would be able to see on your own. You see houses having the snow and the dust shaken off of them, those that are still standing. And you can't go any further than that.
We'll bring it back then.
Okay. So, a small force, but still formidable.
Do we want to keep going, or do we want to stop and relay this to them?
We can relay it real quick.
So you turn back?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll turn back.
So, by the time you get back, they're about 1.5 miles away from this, which is not that far. They could be there in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But you all gird yourselves, especially Declan with his assault rifle, as you hear the buzzing of the engine coming in. But you recognize it fast enough. Like, it's them.
Come to a halt. Just kind of like get off the bike, kickstand up.
The bird swoops in.
What'd you see?
Just a few dozen men up about 1.5 miles from here.
Dozen.
A few dozen.
Small. Very
Smaller
small.
than you would think.
Mechanization with them or no?
Some, yes, not as many as you. There's not as much as you would think.
You know, another note, what I was trying to suggest to you is that there is a larger force ahead.
Okay.
So
Okay.
This is a smaller one.
The head of that, so it seems like the ones behind are very scattered.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Scattered.
The unorganized.
Communication. Yes.
It's chaotic. It's not like some.
Were they holding a line?
Not. Did it seem like they were holding a line, or were
No.
they? Were just.
They seemed like they were talking.
I don't. It didn't seem like it. They were talking about something. We didn't catch that. We didn't want to get too close.
Did they have heavy mechanization with them or just simple half tracks?
Two
There were
half-tracks,
two
I believe?
half-tracks with them, and then ahead of them there was a larger force.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they're getting a little bit apprehensive about joining in on the fight.
Seems it.
Meaning they don't have a commander with them to make sure they join the fight, which is good news for us.
The Capital Combine assault might have been as unexpected to them as it was us.
Aye.
They were already discoordinated rushing in after the presumed death of Boris Marrow. Combine just made things a lot more complicated. Their ranks might be scattering.
And those few men are far enough back to know that there's nothing behind them. Their supply lines are cut.
Seems like it.
They seem rather content where they were. No rush to retreat, no rush to go forward.
They looked
Makes sense.
panicked.
They were panicked. There was no organizations. They were just. There was no rhyme or reason about anything they were doing. It was just there.
Did you see an officer?
Did we?
No.
There
No.
was no officer, nobody leading them. It was just
Then.
The blind leading the blind.
the young soldiers.
Huh.
It seems like they don't even have orders.
Who's to say that the forces further in Mordiscard are faring any better?
Probably aren't if that's the case.
And as you say that, you hear the ornithopter wings zoom overhead, and then you're out of the trees for the most part now. That you can see, it arcs south. It's going directly south, and it arcs to the east. And then you all watch this as it twinkles in the distance, the sun, the early sun, reflecting on its dragonfly wings. And then you see an explosion on the mountainside.
Like it shot something?
It shot a missile of some kind.
The fact that that was able to happen unchallenged proves that point. They're not faring any better in the city.
All right. And if that's the case, at the very least, sneaking past the perimeter of the city, if we're talking a few dozen discoordinated men, shouldn't be an issue.
Should
No.
be easy.
Not at all.
Declan, you and your men have been scouting out and hiding within Mordiscard for weeks now. Do you have any camouflage equipment that we can use to easier sneak by?
Of course.
We could take the garments of the soldiers that we have here and easily sneak by.
All right. And once we get in the city, well, most of the structures are leveled. There should be enough for us to avoid the larger forces. We go in, we go further north, we get to, well, we can only rogue hope that the boat is still there. If not, we go to the mountains like we planned.
Sounds like a good enough plan to me, at least.
The boat would be in what, the dam still?
The boat would be at Mudjaw's.
From the fighting that you saw, the Combine has crossed the canals. Somehow.
Past the rot gut, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They've gotten past Ratgut.
They got past the
Combine.
rot gut.
Yes.
That makes that a bit more difficult.
I don't know how well our camouflage would fare against a Combine occupation.
Not at all.
Oui.
With any hope we're getting out of Mordiscard before that occupation becomes more prevalent. I'm sure it's fair to assume that the Combine is no ally of ours.
In a time past, I might have been able to pull rank like I did with the Brick Flayers, but
Not anymore.
at this point, if they're getting updated information, they know that my word's no good.
Wait, Captain. I understand it's a long shot with the building being bombed, but do you have any contact with Theo?
I haven't tried, but
The more eyes, the better.
kind
I
of
saw the building. go
reach
down.
into my bag
Yes, but
and pull out the kind of hard drive and just hit whatever button or whatever. Theo.
Captain,
Oh, thank Roke, you're fucking alive.
I cannot
Or
uplink
alive.
with Mavril HQ. Has something occurred?
The building got flattened. It seems as though your reserves at the Castermay are what's left.
Understood. How can I be of assistance?
Guillaume,
Theo, I understand this is a long shot, but we're in desperate need of some additional surveillance. Is there anywhere else that you are stationed throughout Mordiscard that you could provide us some form of analysis, scanning, surveillance, anything? Any pre-existing information that you may already have about NRO forces in Mordiscard?
I have a detailed map of the city, and he throws up this map that is a scan of the city before the bombardment,
All right, well that's...
as well as subterranean tunnels.
Show that.
And it goes into a spaghetti junction underneath the city.
Oh, well, it's,
Is that
that's
like
something.
the whenever we went down into the sewer with what's his face?
Part of it.
Theo, from where we are right now, would you be able to chart a path through those subterranean tunnels to the Rue des Voix outside of the Castermay?
And And he processes for a second. This should be an adequate route. And it moves around and about in complicated, overarching ways. And it has an entrance point that's only about a mile into the city.
Right.
That's a lot better than being above ground, that's for sure.
Very.
All
Are you
right.
trying to get to the Root of War, or are you trying to get to Mudjaw's compound?
Mudjaw's compound, but it's closer to the Root of
It's
Wa-
on the other side of the canal.
I was trying to pick a landmark that Theo would recognize. That's the thing. Because if I just said Mudjaw's compound, I'd be like, where's that?
That's the dam, right? That's where Mojo's compound is?
On the other side of
Yeah.
the dammed canal. Yeah.
All right. That should be roughly adequate to get at least near Mudjaw's
And just kind
compound,
of start,
right?
like sketching some
Yes.
of it.
And with any luck,
It's you can kind of get something.
We'll get an idea at least.
with any luck, Hercule's forces are still stationed within those subterranean alleys. Maybe we can, I don't know, meet up with whatever forces are still straggling down there. They can provide us some assistance.
That seems like a bit of a far-fetched hope, though.
Yes,
They're
but
outside the crooners at this point.
unfortunately, far-fetched hopes is what we're working with. We take one after the other until we get to where we need to go or die trying.
We could try and radio Hercule, but I think that our priority should be getting into the tunnels and to the crooner's quarter. If the tunnels are still standing.
Agreed.
Dom, can I like duck away and pull up my sending stone and try to get in contact with Mesrazar?
Magic man, talk to me, magic man.
Where are your
Is there
funny
a range on
words?
that?
Where are your funny
I
words,
don't
magic
think
man?
there was because I've
Yeah,
gotten
sending stones are there.
Sending is no range unless you're like not on the same plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna duck away and kind of like go off a little bit, like outside the bunker. Like, give me a minute.
You
Just
guys have
to,
so many gadgets.
And
I was
I like kind of walk off, and I'm gonna like
I'm assuming my sending is all gone.
reach out, and I'm like, Mesrazar, please tell me all I find.
And it
I
just
just don't have it over here anymore.
silent for a moment.
Mesrazar,
There's someone there.
it's Pierre. Oh, thank God you're alive. Are you still in Montescade?
Who is this? Pierre, are you there?
Who is this?
Jonathan.
Do I know Jonathan?
No.
Who's John?
Who are you? How'd you get this?
Wrong number. Wrong stone.
I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Guys.
New stone who did. I'm afraid I can't tell you that, Pierre.
Well, did you get this?
Where are you? And you all kind of hear him a little bit now. You can choose to conceal it, but it's not a quiet device.
Yeah.
No, it's a speaker. Who are you?
I don't have any interest in talking to you if you're not going to tell me more.
Well, is he?
Where's who?
We hear this?
Yeah. And
It's
it's
a
through
man
like a static.
It's a man to whom this belongs.
The wizard?
Oui.
just start just walking over, just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Who was that?
No matter. It's unimportant.
New dice.
I don't know if I'd roll that in the bowl.
You guys ready for me to drop an
It's
atomic
okay.
bomb?
I cursed his new dice.
Wait.
They're weighted dice.
They
only
are
roll-
really heavy.
They only roll once.
That's why I wouldn't roll it in the
All right.
ceramic.
Oh my god.
It just doesn't roll.
It doesn't.
That is. Oh, I don't know if I can use these.
Use it in the regular
Yeah,
dish,
use
the
the
felt one.
Yeah,
It doesn't roll.
Well,
You have a
all
million
your
dice
own
in that
dice.
dish.
yeah. Take the dice and put them in the bowl.
Okay, it does roll.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you rolled 3 times now.
Yeah, I'm taking the first one. But
It's fun.
are you inside the city?
What does that matter?
It's getting kind of tight up here, and that's in the background here. Pierre?
Would I recognize that as like a thing Combine says over radio or anything? Like kind of like a
It's military jargon.
yeah.
No discernible, like, it
No discernible affiliation, just jargon of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay.
What side are you on?
What side are you on? The music is a paid actor.
Oh.
I want no part in this skirmish here.
Then help me out, Pierre. What side of the line are you on? You all hear this.
I'm gonna walk up to Pierre, just not place my hand on his arm to like pull it down, but just be like,
Pierre, are you there?
Or behind one of the lines.
That doesn't exactly help me, Pierre.
Well, I cannot trust you, can I?
Of course you can't.
My ass.
How am I supposed to prove that? How are you
Who was
supposed to
that?
prove that? It's just a friend.
How many are with you?
3.
Can I speak to them? What voice are you using?
Hello?
Who's this? And it's just that dry, stale. Hello?
It's Marcus Garcia.
And then you just hear, leaves it on too long, and it's just a quiet, like, Marcus Garcia. Like he's speaking to somebody else.
Who are you talking to, huh?
Say again?
Who are you talking to?
You're not the only one that has friends.
No, I'm sure. We don't know.
Marcus,
Yes?
what side of the line are you on? And Declan comes over and he's like, and he points the gun at the stone. It's like,
Question. Would I recall anything kind of like, you know how like in certain instances they have I forget what it's called, but it's like you call and then receive a phrase, like you respond in
Yeah.
phrase,
call signs.
like a call sign, like a call and respond type thing. Would
Yeah.
I recall anything like that? That's not, you know,
For what? You know many of these.
just for identifying oneself
As what?
as Combine.
As Combine,
Do more discard. Would I have a call sign to identify myself over radio? As me?
Grasshopper.
No, I don't necessarily mean like that. I mean like like saying like this is, I don't
The
know.
weather's looking.
Yeah, the weather's
real.
There's
looking-
always
and
the
then-
one that you know about,
Yeah, I
but
know.
that
but-
identifies you as a very specific
Yes,
thing.
I'm
Yeah,
very
it's
aware.
a jackal.
There's that.
Yeah, but yeah, I know.
As you're looking for like a general Combine thing.
Cause like the thing that I'm thinking of is with some military skirmishes and stuff, what they would do if they're sending out scouting parties, especially like at night.
Oh,
and
you're
stuff.
thinking about like thunder, flash.
Yeah, where they like
like-
they'll call out, they'll just be like, "How's the weather on your side?" And like you're supposed to respond like,
Like what we got earlier.
yeah,
So
a bit,
sunny in
yeah.
Philadelphia.
yeah, or like somewhere it's like it's a bit sunny with a touch of thunder or something that is very niche that only the
Give me-
person on your side would know.
Give me a history check. It's
History?
not that you wouldn't remember these.
It's just
Would you remember one that's in style?
yeah, I know one from like 50 years ago. Like,
Yeah.
what's he talking
Well,
about?
and it's also a new government. It's not the
Yeah.
That's
Island anymore.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Okay. So you speak, or you remember one where somebody says, split stone, and then somebody else says made of gold.
Okay. So,
Huh?
or you're holding the thing, right?
I've got it.
He's got it.
You
He
got
just
it?
held it to me.
I'm just kind of
Or shattered stone.
shattered stone made of gold.
You would say shattered stone and they'd respond made of gold?
Yeah.
Let's just make it simple. Shattered and then stone.
So you say shattered, they would respond stone.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you. And then,
It's also in Rubian,
yeah.
so.
I don't want to say it.
Okay, I'll
Okay,
say
yeah,
it.
just be like,
You know Rubian.
well, my voice.
Oh, fair.
Is this a sign that you would like identify yourself and then say it, or you would just say
No,
it?
you would say shattered, and then if they respond stone, they're combined. If not, then they're obviously not combined. So I'll kind of bring you up. Just come here. Go over. Make sure he's there. Go, Jonathan. And when he responds, just say shattered, and see what he says. Just the word shattered.
Jonathan, you still over there?
Yeah.
Shattered.
And there's a quiet on the line. Stone. Just because you know a phrase doesn't mean that you're not the enemy.
I personally am on neither side.
Well, that's good. Neither am I.
Okay. Where are you?
More discard.
I know where you've been if you have this.
Was that Pierre?
Yes.
Can you put him back on?
I'm here.
Pierre, Marcus, the other ones that are listening in the background. If you don't tell me your location and what information you have on the NRO line right now, I will consider you the enemy. But if you do give me information when my line advances, you will be treated well if you identify yourself with the call sign you just used.
We're just behind their back line. They have, it was half tracks, right? They have
Half
two
tracks.
half tracks. They're a little bit scattered back here, but there's a bigger force ahead.
Did you say 2?
Two.
It is 2 half tracks, right?
There's 2. And then there's like discordance in the background. People disagreeing, like, what? 2? And he gets back on. He says, "Thank you, Marcus."
Now, about the wizard. What has become of him?
There's silence on the line.
I'm merely trying to check on a friend.
Pierre.
Mezuzah.
And you hear perception check.
Just him?
Yeah. It kind of counts for all of you.
15.
15. Pierre. And you hear the shifting of a magazine inside of a pistol. They will treat you fine. Pierre, are you there?
I'm here.
Are the others with you?
They
No,
are.
don't answer that. And then you hear a... Don't come north. They're...
I'm gonna grab Pierre's arm. We need to go now.
You've made a mistake. Just crush it.
Okay. And it shatters into glowing fluorescent stones.
We need to move now. Pierre.
I know.
First foot patrol we find. I'll help you Goto myself, but we need to move.
We still need to stick with the original plan. From the sounds over the stone, it seemed like they were above ground, out in the open.
For the most part. Combines most likely hold up in the Crooner's Quarter then, given the fact that they possessed his stone. Meaning that they probably saw it as a little bastion for them.
They've taken the castle May. They are underground. They're under there.
If that is the case, then we need to steer clear of the Caster May.
So they wouldn't have found him if otherwise.
They're in the-
Ezrazar was in Hercule's small council. If he's been taken.
Then everyone else.
That being said, we need to move quickly and directly to Mudjaws.
I agree.
Right. Did we get rid of Theo at this point?
I mean, get rid of.
You
can always
turn
bring
him off.
back.
Yeah. Just I wanted to say earlier, but I forgot. I wanted to update him on what we saw about troop movements and stuff, since he asked about that stuff prior.
With the anger and kind of despair that Pierre's feeling, is there anything?
Funny you should mention that.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Strobe lights.
You feel something of a vibration, but it is small and smoldering. It is like heat behind your heart.
Pierre. Son. I can imagine what you're going through right now. But we need to keep a level head now, yes?
In due time. In due time.
We need you at your best right now. If not more, just as innocent as him will die. Let us stay focused. Morning will come later.
That's what we keep saying. And we never get the second to.
And just kind of like go into like the trance of, I've done this before, I know how to mask it, I know how to kind of bottle it up for a minute.
Another set of ornithopters.
We need to move to cover of some kind at least.
They know we're behind the lines, so yes, we need to get going. All right, everyone.
We need to go.
Yes, yes.
No!
What?
And he's pointing to the south, and this set of 3 trifectic ornithopters moving south. One peels off and pulls its wings back and begins turning around.
Everyone.
Go,
Grab
run.
And you guys are like
Yeah,
in the open.
Yeah.
So fast as you can, you guys start moving. What are we doing with the bike?
I mean,
we can't really take it.
we can't really take it underground or anything.
No.
Also, if we just park it
Oh.
outside the entrance, it'll probably give away where we went.
Yeah.
No bike.
Rip.
We're leaving it.
So you begin charging north.
Towards the where the entrance was that Theo marked.
Okay,
So
it's into the
So
city.
north,
So
yeah.
you guys are still out
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
in the pines
Yeah.
slightly in the areas
In
that
the
have been
woods.
defoliated.
Yeah.
And you just start running, and some of you looking behind in the early blue sky, you see this small bird-like flying machine arcing around, its wings becoming louder and louder. And then a spotlight cast on the road that you run on.
Is there cover to the right or the left?
No.
It's just
we
completely
just
open.
run.
Yeah.
Real
Okay.
quick, as we're running, I'm gonna grab some holy water out of my satchel, kind of put my hands, rub it together. As it does, a little like light yellow glow emanates. As I put my hands together, an aura kind of shoots out from all of us. The 4 of you
Does
are
it take a
blessed.
spell slot?
Yeah, it's blessed.
You don't have any spell
You don't
slots.
have spell slots.
Well, didn't I basically get a long rest? 'Cause
No,
I
you
got
did
shot?
not get the
that
effects
was
of a long
that was
rest.
you didn't
Alright.
get the effects of a long rest. We all
Sorry.
got a short
Alright.
rest.
Oh yeah, the generator thing.
Oh.
Well, we all got a short rest.
Do short rest restore spell slots?
No,
No.
not
No,
for
not
cleric.
cleric.
Not
rest.
cleric. It's only. What's
Do
it
you have
called?
arcane recovery or anything, or is that only wizards?
That's
Wizards.
wizards. Wizard. Wizard's the only one that gets arcane recovery.
Sorry.
Do you have channel divinity?
So,
I feel
you guys
good.
carry on, and as the ornithopter enters engagement range, Declan is looking
But
back
that's
his
the restoring
rifle. He's
notes.
not really
I mean, I
sure
can
what to
still do
do.
that.
Polly and
in my
Seamus look to him
cantrips.
for direction, and they're aiming up, but that's when they notice that it's not firing on you. It's actually stopping and intentionally hovering over you. And its spotlight draws from each of you to each of you, trying to line out which of you is most important. And that's when you spot in the door 2 gunners. This is a larger machine. And they have these large guns pointed at you, but not firing. You could just catch a glimpse of this through this blinding spotlight.
Everyone, what's happening?
They would have shot us by now.
Shatter! Trying to yell it as loud as
You
I
can
can.
barely.
I
It's
mean,
so
I figured,
loud.
but still.
Yeah,
just-
it's like being under a helicopter.
yeah. They're trying to figure out if we're NRO.
We're not!
Do we still have a radio?
Oh wait,
I know
I could
Declan had a radio.
message. Because would they be like
Oh.
120
Oh wait,
up?
yeah.
Yeah, you can message at them.
Magic might scare them.
Message the pilot.
It'd be better than nothing.
I guess it's better than nothing.
Message the
but
pilot, not the gunner. The gunner
Yeah.
might get jumpy.
Oh,
All right, so I'll kind of like almost stop a little bit, but probably kind of keep running back a little bit. Point towards wherever the pilot is. Message.
preferably in the cockpit.
It's about 100 feet up. I don't know if you'd be able to spec.
yeah.
Is it like
120. I mean, wherever the fuck the.
you'd be able to reach it? I'm just wondering if you'd be able to specify the pilot.
Well, you could specify somebody in the
Some,
cockpit.
yeah,
Yeah.
one of the two up there.
Okay.
It's in their general
It's a bigger
direction.
one.
Did you give them a
Yeah.
radio frequency?
Huh?
Think of this thing like a
radio
Black
frequency?
Hawk, basically.
Like tell them what to go to?
Actually, this is.
Oh, we could. Yeah, I could do that.
Because that'd be easier.
Silas says, yeah.
Well, also keep in mind though the fact that if we're under it and we could barely hear,
Yeah,
if we
it's
try
gonna
and
be
radio
hard.
them, it's just gonna
Yeah.
be a lot of.
Oh yeah. We're
Also,
under
I should point out, Heverin, you immediately noticed this. The paint job of this ornithopter is a little off.
When you say a little,
What does it?
It is colored with a lime green lined with red, still with the Combine Eagle in its usual blue and gold. But on the other side, as it swarms over you, is an open mouth snake with 2 red fangs.
would I recognize that?
No.
Would any of us recognize it?
Don't worry, it's a tranquil breeze, guys.
The tranquil priest with the snake.
And the guns.
The
Message, I
angry
guess.
priest.
The slightly less tranquil priest.
creepy
the
crowd,
not
the
tranquil
killer
priest.
The aggressive priest.
Stone?
The
Stone.
evil priest.
Okay.
Um,
Shoot up there. Please don't shoot. We aren't in a row. Stone.
oh, shatter.
Shatter.
Shatter. Shit.
This is a 50-50
I said
moment.
stone. No.
Oh.
Shatter.
This is a 50-50 moment.
I love
Even
like
good odds
this
bad.
guy's just hearing like the
Not
voice
necessarily.
of God in his head. He's just like,
more like
don't
this
shoot
happens,
us,
it doesn't happen."
Stone. I mean,
shatter,
crap, shatter.
I'm thinking.
I'm not involved in this. Please stop.
Leaves his head, goes back to his head. Sorry, I meant shatter. Just like,
The fucking ornithopter just starts spiraling out of control. Like, what the hell was that?
Wait, stop shooting at
one of the
us.
co-hosts.
The voices!
Oh, magic.
It's like the Rick and Morty like the fart episode.
Oh my
with
god,
with the
Yeah,
the
we all
fart
know what you're
cloud
talking
guy.
about.
Yeah.
with the cloud guy.
Uh-huh.
It's like I wonder why Stacy spends so much time with Brad. He just crashes the ornithopter.
I know the reference.
I don't know the reference.
He breaks the
understood
guy's
that
mind and then he
I understood that
offs
reference.
himself by driving
All right. What did we
the
get?
ship into a building.
Okay. Oh.
So you're all dead. Roll new characters.
Oh.
Oh.
I get to play
What'd
that
you
Jason character now.
I said,
That's my
please don't shoot. We're not in a row. And then I said,
Shatter.
shatter.
Not.
Not stone.
Okay. And as you guys are moving, are you still running or are you staying in place?
Probably staying in place.
Yeah, I'm
At
staying
least
in
I am.
place.
Really? Okay.
All right.
Quincy would
We
be.
can't.
We can't outrun that thing.
Over a loudspeaker from the ornithopter. Drop your weapons!
I don't have one.
Did you?
Shoot, I do.
I set my rifle down, put my hands up.
Lay down on the floor. Or lay down on the ground.
Wait, what was that?
Lay down on the ground.
No. I heard that. I heard that little accent slip. The
He's-
floor.
He's Rubian
Okay.
from Russia.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
And you see the door gunner is just like poised. And you see as it hovers overhead, but it begins to like go downward slightly.
Is Heverin? Because Quincy was probably like right next to him.
He's
doesn't.
just kind of just standing there, like very slowly. Just, if I end up getting fucking executed on the side of the road because of you all,
But trying.
They would have done it already if they were.
It lowers. Bam! Flash! It lowers slightly in the air, like ebbing with the wind. The gunner's poised, and there's a few other soldiers inside who are getting their guns ready. And you can see their armor. It's not orthodox. That is when, from the north, a missile flies in and smashes into the tail of the ornithopter, sending it spiraling, and the gunner just in a hail of bullets. You all hit the ground.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
You're
already
already on
dead.
the ground.
In a hail of bullets, it spirals out of control for the 50 to 70 feet that it was in the air, and then crashes into the mud, its wings breaking as it hits into the gravel of the road, which is very close to you.
Yeah.
And the back chassis is on fire. The front is completely buried in the soil, and you hear groans and sparks and fire starting inside of the crash. Only a few feet from you.
Yeah. So we're just kind of sitting there, just get the fuck up, move,
Go
get up.
before it explodes. Pick up my gun.
Okay.
What are you scheming?
Can I go try to pull someone out?
Can I see him doing this and just try and grab him?
Sure.
You don't want to do that.
I'm
we
just
have
gonna.
time for that?
I'm grabbing him by the arm and just being like,
Pocket sand.
Pocket silver.
Powdered silver.
Oh, no.
I will never. That is such a
that's
crazy.
one of the funniest.
I
That
did it
pissed me
twice.
off.
Threw
Evil.
powdered silver in his eyes.
I know, that was great.
Oh,
Evil
We should have
motherfucker.
known this guy had.
actual powdered glass in his eyes.
We should have known this dude had a head parasite when he did that.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
So you start over to the ornithopter, and you can see that one of the men who is manning the gun, he has this heavy ballistic helmet with these hexagon-like goggles. The chassis is somewhat collapsed to the point that it's almost like a right triangle for the open part over the gun, and he is pinned between the gun and the chassis, like at the waist, and he's just like trying to get out.
So I see I see him starting over and just, come on, we can't. And grab his arm.
I'm not going to stop. I'm going to pull past him.
Can I just try and grab him and pull him back?
Contest, dex or acrobatics or strength,
Okay.
or acrobatics or athletics.
Athletics, fine by me.
Oof.
Really? All right, that's a 9.
It's a 22.
My fucking ass, dude. I rolled
You
a
have
3.
one arm.
I rolled a 3 with a +6.
I rolled a nat 19 with a +3.
You just totally mollywop him. You like,
Yeah,
like
I'm just-
spin him around.
I feel like I'd probably hit him with my actual gauntleted arm and knock him off me. And then
I
just run
doubt
forward.
that. He's a brick shit.
Well, if you're trying to grab me, that would be the arm I would be
doubt
swinging
that.
with.
It would catch you off guard.
I mean, it would catch me off guard a little bit, but
That's
I
the
don't know
point.
about
That's what
throwing
he's
him
trying to
off.
That's funny. So, you
Try and grab him, and
Yeah,
he
you
just
guys-
kind of shoves off and keeps going towards it.
and as you make your way down, the fire is catching even greater, and you hear men inside the cockpit coughing and failing to catch their breath.
Does this guy that's pinned look lost? Does it look like I'm not going to be able to get him out?
He's stuck
No.
between a gun and a chassis.
He can't move though.
Okay.
He's pinned between the chassis and the gun. Like, this is a large machine gun that got pressed into him.
Got it.
And
I'm
the
gonna
chassis collapsed on him as
I'm
well.
gonna try to lift it off of him then.
Well, the chassis also collapsed on him. is what
Yeah.
you just said.
Well, the gun is on top of him, correct?
You can tell that this is something that's gonna need something cut.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the guys in the cockpit and see if I can open the door for them.
Okay. Actually, you really can't. They're
can't.
buried in the soil.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you did say it was okay.
Yeah.
What
This is really the only guy that you can see.
Okay.
would need severed in order for this gun to
The chassis.
Either the chassis at some point or the strut that, like, the mechanism that keeps the gun in place.
Right.
We've established I have a welding torch on me. I'm gonna
Yeah,
try
you
to
can-
cut it with the torch.
It's gonna take time though.
If I cast heat metal and do it,
Well, you might maim the guy.
alive versus or dead versus maimed.
Ask Yam. I don't know.
I'm helping him get him out of there. So.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I try and convince them that we need to
No.
get moving? Not you guys. The
Oh.
other
So
people,
you
like
fail
Declan and all
you
them.
fail to grab Silas, and then you turn around to talk people out of it, and then you see Guillaume charging up.
Guillaume's doing his thing. He's like looking at Declan and looking at like Pierre and Quincy and like Declan and Seamus and all them, and just being like, "We need to fucking move.
Not without some not.
They are trying to save the people who are just about to fucking lay us out on the pavement.
We don't know that though.
Dex check.
Since when did we become bleeding hearts?"
Just
Sleight of
flat-
hand.
Flat
Who
deck,
said that
sleight
was
of
gonna be
hand.
Yeah.
Not about it.
Oh, 26.
26. You cut the metal, and you're actually able to get this guy out,
Okay.
like
Let's just
handily.
move away from
He's barely
this a
conscious.
little bit.
Yeah, take
What's
him with you.
Declan's reaction to that?
Say again.
What's Declan's reaction? Is he just kind of standing there like, "Oh,
He started going with you, but then they see that they got him out, and he actually turns back slightly and like raises his rifle.
I see." So they got him out of the thing.
Yeah,
I'll
and they're
kinda-
dragging him away, and then the whole chassis goes up. Seconds later, and you hear screams inside.
All right.
All right. Looking at him, what am I?
Just like fuel tanks
Yeah.
going off.
All right, what am I looking at right now? Like
He's
scorched skin, any
Broken.
any punctured wounds?
no puncture wounds.
No puncture wounds.
No, from the outside he seems relatively untouched.
Like intense bruising around where he was stuck to imply broken bones.
He's wearing heavy body armor. So,
Okay.
it's this same lime green armor, and on his breast it is that serpent with the mouth open with the red fangs.
Right. And labored breathing, or is he stable?
He's barely breathing.
Okay.
All right. Let's get somewhere safer before we do anything.
All right, just get. All right.
Somebody grab him then, and let's move.
All right.
They're gonna immediately come check out the crash. They shot it the fuck down.
All right. Grab the cloaks from Declan.
Okay. I grab them.
Just dragging him through the pine.
Right.
Well, this is a bad idea. And
For once, I agree with you, Declan.
you just start toward the city. This guy, who are you guys just hoisting him?
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay, he's really not even conscious, but you just hear every once in a while.
Yeah. We drag him along. Another ornithopter comes along. We all drop. We all have the cloaks, yes? And I kind of cast one over him, so in the event where something goes by, we just kind of need to throw it over
Okay.
the top of his chest and his face.
You guys are actually relatively unburdened by air support.
Okay.
For
But it's
a
there
few
if we
minutes, and
need
you're
it.
actually able to get to the outskirts of the city,
Nice.
Okay.
the same place that you guys were before, and you can get into a building.
Okay.
The one that seems the most hospitable is the one that Seamus blew up earlier.
All right. We'll take it.
We'll take it.
How
So-
far is that from the access point that Theo marked?
Oh, like a mile.
Still?
Yeah. I said a mile inside the city.
We were about
Yeah. Oh, okay.
It's a mile
So not a mile
inside.
from where we were, but a mile from the city limits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And you guys are very close to that NRO contingent now.
Gotcha. I'm gonna, with whoever's help, hoist him up against the wall so he's kind of leaning up against it. And
And he's just,
yeah.
and he wears this, now that you're getting a better look at him, he wears these hexaform goggles, like I said, this heavy ballistic helmet, and then actually a gas mask, like a rebreather under here.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of take that off, maybe help him breathe, and then I'm gonna
Guillaume,
get
do you need help?
till I find. Most likely, I'm gonna give him my probably. I'm gonna give him my skin sack so we can drink out of it. Or what's it called?
Water skin.
Water skin.
Skin sack. Hello? Yeah, I'm getting freaky over here.
Water skin.
Not the skin sack.
Skin sack. Ooh.
Guillaume's skin sack.
Giving people your skin
Can we name
sack,
the
are you,
episode that
Guillaume?
Guillaume's skin sack?
Guillaume a freak.
Skin sack.
Guillaume's skin sack.
Water skin.
Water skin. Yes, I should have just said my bottle of water. I'm gonna give my bottle of water.
My skin. I give him water from my foreskin.
What?
The
You heard
water
me.
skin. The water skin.
He actually is so out of it he can't even drink it.
Okay.
Like, and when you took this off, it revealed actually a pretty well-kept young man. Like, does not seem to have seen combat.
Right.
And he has brunette hair. He's a half-elf, just young.
Yeah.
Like same age as Pierre.
Gotcha. All right. Examining the little icon on the chest plate, Professor, does this mean anything to you?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
I wouldn't
Nothing.
be familiar with.
No.
You're talking about the Viper, right?
Yeah. It's no emblem I'm familiar with in Rubia.
I've not seen that before. It has to be a new division or something.
Maybe another cult.
Extension of the gold block, perhaps? Defectors?
I wouldn't say defectors. Maybe a sort of scout bombardment team of some kind. I don't know.
Regardless, given the fact that they didn't shoot us on sight, they may potentially be looking for allies or, at the very least, intelligence on NRO, Combine, whoever.
They were
Something
shot
about
down
us.
by Zianro, no? Or not
Came
Zianro, it's
from the
Combine.
north. So
They were shot down by, I assume, either the Combine or the NRO that were on the southern front of the city.
Zianro doesn't have that kind of munitions on them.
They can
Yeah,
have
you don't
some.
know that.
It didn't seem like they did. They've got.
They like an RPG or
Yeah.
something.
That could be anything. That could be an expendable.
Yeah.
That could be, at that range, a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
right.
Just something.
We can question him about the organization when he wakes up. I mean,
If he wakes
I'll
up.
be questioning him.
His condition shouldn't be fatal, but I'll keep an eye on him. Medicine check as to best way to go about this. If he's not drinking, then
You don't need to do that. So you begin. You can't see anything wrong with him from like outside of his armor. There's no bleeding. There's no head trauma. And so your attention is drawn downward, and as you peel off his armor in these moments, and you hear the overhead, you peel off his armor. And that's when you see an enormous set of bruises across his spine, like right in the small of his back.
right.
Is it like the internal bleeding kind of bruising?
It's like along his vertebrae,
Yeah.
and it's like yellowing.
What is that?
It's not good, is what it is.
Thank you.
Is there something I can do to see if there's any reaction in his legs?
Not while he's asleep.
Yeah, there is. There's a.
Reflex.
I was imagining there'd be
There's
a reflex
there's automatic
regardless.
reflexes that you get from,
Really?
from your foot.
Yeah.
So they'll literally take, like, you can, what you would be able to do is like take like a needle or a pencil or something and literally like run it along his foot, and the natural reaction is to like curl up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same with
Okay.
your,
That's-
your hands too.
It's an automatic like response that your
All
body
right.
does.
I'll do that then with like.
It's how they check to see if you're paralyzed.
I'll do because I have that bundle of kindling, so it's like smaller, narrow pieces of wood. Whoa. So I'll get that little piece and just kind of see if I get any reaction.
No response.
No response. Okay. All right. In a situation like this, I assume I would determine it would be best for him to probably like lay it. Would it be best for him to lay on his stomach, giving his labored breathing, or
It's
I
like
wouldn't put him on.
you've moved him too much already.
right?
It's a spinal injury. You don't want to move him.
Yeah.
But we just dragged him.
Just hoisted him over your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oopsie.
It's more so with your foot.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's also move along. So like what we want to do with this guy, and then moving forward.
I can mouse over him.
Can you get them up?
No, we're most likely dealing with a complete fracture in the spine. I'm not getting any response out of his legs. At the very least, even if he isn't an ally, he's no longer a threat to us. If I'm able to nurse him back to health, we can get some answers.
That's all I'm looking for.
Can you transport him?
Not by myself, no.
Oh,
Not efficiently.
could make a disc. We can lay him on it.
Okay.
That's a fair point. It's the closest thing we have to a stretcher.
I just want him up enough to answer questions.
Just as long as whatever method of transportation we give is relatively stable. He's already been moved enough as is, given his condition.
It will be.
I hate to be, well, the voice of reason. I don't think this young lad is our problem.
I agree. I'm trying to get them to move along as well. Get the boy on the disc, and then we have to move.
I'll start doing
Professor, if
like ritual casting.
And Declan,
Declan.
is just his head, like, leaning against the wall, his rifle pointed upward.
Just kind of walk over towards like the entrance, and then just like kind of like on his shoulder, just be like this, just like shove him on the shoulder, just be like, Declan, I get it. Up and at him. Get Polly and Seamus ready to move.
They've been ready to move.
Then check on them again. And just kind of walking up
just-
towards the entrance.
And they're like,
It's my turn for some fun.
and as you guys are ready to move out of this building, well, if you could call it a building, you hear the
Tear guns.
They're moving back. Probably taking strafing runs.
However, how far from that entry to the tunnels?
Still about a mile.
Professor, can you get your owl in the air? Give us some aerial surveillance. Just make sure we're not walking into a trap.
hell gets shut down.
It goes right through it.
Takes a full
It's
flat
not
shot
real.
to the face.
Do you know how long it takes to train those things?
Just a deep cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
right.
Okay.
So,
They don't get that reference.
yeah, you don't get that reference. Don't pretend you did.
I don't get
Neither
that
do you.
reference.
So we'll leave this house. This guy's on basically a magic stretcher. Quincy has her owl.
The magic stretcher.
You hear the gunfire of the NRO contingent ahead of you. The same one that you saw earlier, you two. And as you make your way out, you hear yelling and shouting, and you see the muzzle flashes from around the street corner. This force has coalesced somewhat, and they are firing as they're basically being dive bombed by ornithopters. And they're just, and they're moving too fast to even hit them.
So are they in our way, or
Yeah.
could we realistically just go around them and then reconverge towards where that is?
So you have to cross the street that they're on, no matter which way you go. So there's that bus that we talked about a
Yeah.
while ago. You move past that, and then they are occupying that street past the intersection ahead of you. Or the other street that intersects the street you're on right now.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
So we're
Kind
at
of.
this intersection.
Yeah.
The
You're-
bus.
Bus, intersection, they're on this road
Okay.
here,
They're to our
behind the
left.
buildings.
So we still have to go on the road at some point to get to where we need to go, but they're off to the left.
To the right.
To the right. Okay. All right. So I mean, like, we just move down away from them and then cross the road.
I mean, yeah, you can put some distance between you and them.
Okay. Kind of just so see that and be like, Declan, move this way and then go across. It's the only place we can go.
They probably got sentries on either side of that.
What do you suggest then?
This is a terrible idea.
What do we do then?
We could send a runner to bait whatever machine guns they've got on the other side of this, which I'm sure they've got, while everyone else moves away from it.
We could do an illusion or something.
That might work.
It's better than sending an actual person.
Aren't your servants unseen?
Yes, however, I do have another cantrip that I can do. Or no, I do have a cantrip I can use.
Minor illusion.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Better than one of us. So what then?
Alright.
This draws its fire and
We run through?
That sounds about right. I mean, it's either that or we send out a runner, and I don't think anyone's going to volunteer for that.
So you guys come to the edge of the bus, and another ornithopter swoops down, and there's no fire that meets it.
I'll just create a illusion of like.
Can your owl see where the sentries and stuff
I could
would be?
just use the owl.
You
But
guys
I
stack up
can't
against
Oh,
the
yeah.
brick wall
Change it into something
ahead of the bus that you saw a while ago, and on the on the deep side of this road, or on the deep side of this intersection, like down the way that you can't see, like you're on this wall and they're over here. Does that make sense? Are you guys following me?
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Road that you're on, road that intersects the road you're on, buildings, buildings. You are on this wall,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and the guys are around the corner.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I will be changing the owl to me, basically. It's just gonna look like
Can
me.
you do that?
Yeah, I mean, but by bonus action, it seems like I can.
Could he cast like minor?
That's
illusion?
pretty cool.
Is it like disguise self?
Huh?
Can you do that?
No, it's just the spectral thing can take any form. Doesn't have
Yeah.
to be an owl.
Oh.
You just made it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just made
owls
an
are
owl
cool
because
and scholarly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually,
Actually.
you're right.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And just have it like run through to get their attention.
Okay. So, you cast this away with your
More
posse
skeleton
of guys. You cast this past, and nothing fires on it.
I mean, it could see as it's going past, like, what's there, so.
This apparition of Quincy runs into the street. Just, I imagine you're gunning it to get their guns as far away from you as possible. Away from the apparition, like away from where you would be.
Yeah.
And nothing fires on it. So,
I
Is
can
that
have
what
it
you
just
can
look
say?
and
Yeah, like,
look what's happening and then give back to me what's happening.
and as you look back there, you see that there is a gun emplacement there. Some MG on a truck, but the guy on it has gone down to his knees on the bed of the truck and put his hands behind his head, as have the entire contingent behind them.
They all have their hands down.
Some of them have them in the air, some of them have their hands behind their heads,
What up?
some of them are lying face down.
Is there anything in the sky near them?
There are ornithopters swooping this constantly.
Well, I was thinking like there might be one of those ornithopters that stopped us nearby, but I don't see anything like that.
No, they all have that.
So,
Oh, they're all like that.
Yeah. Until that one, they were moving too fast to tell.
so, do you relay that to us that
Yeah,
they're just...
she was just saying.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go then. They're all preoccupied.
So give her that.
Oh.
Quickly.
All right.
Very quick.
And then
And as you all start moving across the alley, you see this guy who's just like looking at you from the truck bed. Just sees you guys running across. And that is when an ornithopter comes down and hovers over this group and shines its spotlights into this contingent of young men who are just, they have their hands up and they're just looking up. And then a cascade of vehicles from down the street on the other side. They come around the corner, and then as you run forward from ahead of the street coming down your way, BTRs, jeeps, armored infantry.
Is there a building or alleyway like off to the side that we could duck into?
Give me dexterity checks.
Checks or saves?
Saves.
Dexterity. Oh god.
Ooh, dirty 20.
You said save?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Thank
Wait.
God. That's a 21.
Oh wait, what did I roll?
Or no, give me stealth checks.
I'll take that.
Stealth
My bad.
checks.
Oh. Alright.
I'll take it. Stealth. Wait.
I'm keeping the roll.
You
fuck.
changed
I'm
it?
keeping the roll
Yeah,
too.
I'm keeping the
You
roll.
can keep the roll, but it's going to be stealth.
Okay, well
Okay.
it's a 21. So
Never mind, I can't keep the roll. Well, yes, I can. I'm not.
Same thing actually. 21.
Why would I be at disadvantage?
Because of the scale
Sorry,
mail.
dice all
I'm
rolling
wearing
next.
scale mail.
Force to happen.
You put one of the plates on when we were
Still a dirty 20.
It's like destroyed.
in the fort. Well, yeah, but you still have it on.
Yeah, well, I got the same roll twice.
I also got the same one twice.
what, my Arcana?
Yeah.
I rolled a
Yeah.
13.
13,
19.
19,
Dirty 20.
30, 20,
21.
21,
21.
21. Okay, so you guys cross the street and are able to tuck into a building as these vehicles arc around. You're able to tuck in and like put yourselves against the brick wall, like inside of this place that has
Yeah.
windows. Actually, so you know what? What did they get? They got okay. So the other three, actually, all of you succeeded it. Your entire group. What about
Nice.
Saucer Guy?
Oh, saucer guy?
What
I
does
mean, it
Saucer Guy
follows
have to
right
stealth?
at my side. Should I just roll
The
for
place
him?
that you're going into is an old bakery, and the one who's leading the way. What's your marching order?
I mean, I would assume probably me or Declan or somebody would be up front.
Declan's up back, so you're up front.
Okay.
So you see this and you stamp backward and
Yeah.
just throw yourself through this door to your right. And then you all just tuck in, and there's a counter and tables, and then there is a back room. This place is relatively intact. There's holes in the ceiling, like the plaster has come off.
Yeah.
And you're all able to get in. Saucer Guy, we can choose to make extra effort, or you can leave him out there. It is going to put people at risk.
I would say just
Does a
leave 'em.
specific person choose to make extra effort, or would it be everyone has to make extra effort?
I mean, I would argue it would be up to Quincy because it's
Her
Quincy's
disc.
tensor.
Yeah.
Does the saucer interact with physical objects?
I mean, it's holding him up.
Yeah, I think it does.
It's a physical thing.
Immobile while you were within 20 feet. If you move 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet of you. It can move across uneven terrain, but it can't cross elevation change, blah, blah, blah.
Was the ornithopter that stopped those surrendering guys, did it have the same open mouth viper?
I think
Yeah.
it did, yeah.
It did? Okay.
I'm assuming it's like maybe an urban combat core or something.
Likely.
I mean, it's 3 feet in diameter.
It's the viceresses.
The vicer.
3 feet could fit
The
the front door.
viperesses.
I feel like if it's like
It's the
You could bring it in
viceroy.
through one of the windows.
like one of the larger
Okay.
windows, just
Yeah.
tell it to like.
All right, you can get him inside.
Okay.
So, you guys, you guys make your way as deep into this bakery as you can. And in the back room of it, in the kitchen, there is a window that looks out onto the southern street that is broken and shattered, but relatively intact. And you can see the forces of the NRO through it, those of you that are looking through it. And then, of course, there is what is passing up front. Any of you who are peeking over the counter or through the front of the store, you're hidden, but you see these vehicles pass by with sprinting troops in this lime green combat armor. Those of you in the window see these vehicles and vehicles from behind and troops stopping at the head of this surrendering NRO contingent, and they halt and form a line. And then you hear an order in Rubian, and they disperse into the crowd and start arresting them.
What was the order?
It was
Get him.
basically it was like
Sick 'em, lads.
it was like arrest them. Basically. Arsteta.
They're arresting the NRO soldiers.
Yes. They are accepting their surrender. And you guys are basically surrounded by these guys as we speak. And they start filing them up and lining them up against the tanks and the BTRs, the different vehicles that they have, and there are like over 100 of these guys, and vehicles are flying past. You are essentially within what is now going to become whatever this military force's encampment is.
So we're at the bakery's kind of at the intersection like this.
Yes.
So it's at the corner. From the front, that's where we saw them come down with NRO troops.
Yeah. They got them in a pincer move.
Yeah. From where we are, is there a like back door that leads to like an alleyway, like amidst like kind of like an artery between all the buildings?
We will cover that next time.
Okay.
Damn it.
I think that's a good
What were
place
you
to
gonna
stop.
say?
I was gonna try to do augury.
Sorry, Declan.
What's
I'm
that?
going to hold that thought for a
It's
week.
My wheel and roll thing.
Jonathan!
Okay.
Jonathan!
Damn you.
Jonathan.
I had one thing I wanted to do.
And I won't even be
You're
here next
evil.
week to kill him.
What?
Magic.
Who's this?
Wow.
Kel
how
Viceless.
specific.
Who's this?
I wanted to do augury.
Jonathan.
Yeah.
Lysander
Are you there?
Jadaro.
Fuck you,
Hopefully I
Jonathan.
don't
So,
Yeah,
with
you know?
that,
Hey, Pierre.
Okay.
Hey, Pierre.
Pierre.
Hey, Pierre.
Hey, Pierre.
Like, I got your little magic friend
Why
here.
don't
Go,
you come on
go.
down to the Yellow Breach and have a
He
fight?
shot my wizard.
I got your wizard right here. Go and say something funny, wizard.
hey, Pierre.
Hey, Pierre.
Hey, Pierre.
Hey, magic man, say
Fuck
something
you,
funny.
Jonathan.
So,
Shot my coworker.
with that, we thank you for watching this
Your
oh so
work
very
husband. My work
holiday special session of the
Ho,
Rubian
ho.
Strife.
Ho, ho,
We hope you enjoyed
Yeah.
the Christmas Carol parody that we did at the beginning, and then the pretty much impromptu
Continuation.
ending, because that did not last nearly as long as I thought it would.
It lasted exactly as long as most Christmas carols.
It really did, honestly.
Lasted exactly
it was like
long
an
as it
hour and a
needed
half.
to.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm,
if there's no more announcements, we will have the aftermath up this week. It's going to be a special Christmas-y aftermath. Is it?
Not really. I mean,
Never
I'm
mind.
trying to-
It'll suck. Don't watch it.
Whoa, hey! Don't slander other people's shows. Come on now.
Ho, ho,
Just
ho.
because this isn't
Oh.
your thing.
Just because DM Adam isn't running it, guys.
So,
Your name's Adam.
Boo.
with that,
Throw
check
munchkins
out
at 'em.
the other videos on the channel, the Little Inferno series, previous sessions. Check out the shorts. Follow us on Twitch. Subscribe on YouTube.
See how his show
We have
got
new
a good
projects
promotion?
coming our way. What are we attacking? Okay. We have new projects coming your way that will be announced in good time. But with that, we thank you for watching. If there's nothing else, no.
I don't
Snowball
think so.
fight.
What the? And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, enjoy
Hanukkah.
the season.
Celebrate your holidays.
Yes, celebrate your holidays.
Merry Christmas, Hanukkahs, Kwanzas, the
I
whole
can't
shebang.
find the
Yeah.
outro.
Saturnalia.
I'm sure there's a few I'm
Getting all
missing,
over doll.
but you should celebrate them.
Bye bye.
Celebrate all. I made it out of clay.